Hey there, friends. This is Joy. I was wanting to stop by and give you a quick shout out and lean into some of the information going on right now so that it's not confusing for you, because times have been very difficult. If you're showing up calendarically, this has to do with the Taurus North Node, which is now tilting into the energy of the Scorpio South Node, and that is where the stinger is. Okay, the beginning of the year might have been burning bridges, making changes, shifting your energy, deciding where your presence goes. Well, now I can tell you where your presence is going. It's going inward. We're in the season of autumn. Again, if you're showing up calendarically, if you are not, these are eternal everlasting reads. And this is the information, the wisdom of Chiron that I spoke about around this time last year. He was leading me into an understanding of how the energy of change works, how the operation occurs. There is this effect called samskara, which is like the grooves in a record. It just keeps going round and round and round, and then you get to the center and it stops. But in this case, with Chiron, it begins to spin and then you spiral. And as you're spiraling up, you're also spiraling down. It is this universal perpetual motion thing that literally gets you off the ride and on the ride, like into the ride of your life, but out of the game playing, out of life university, out of things falling short, right or wrong, here and there, that type of energy. So a lot of readers, they're very prominent and accurate readers, are talking about walking away from relationships, doing away with old energies, cleaning house, cleaning out. Well, yes, that is true, but a lot of the action part is what has occurred in the previous 9 months, and now we're at the shift point, the turning point. So I'm not telling you what to do about relationships in regards to that, but this is not a time to be burning bridges. This is not a time to be putting out a lot of energy that's going to shift and tilt things drastically. The change they're talking about, Chiron's talking about, is an inward change, turning it inward. So I thought I would just read what was written down in this energy that came to me, this information that came to me. Now, always listen to yourself, your guides, and your spirit. This is just the energy going around and how it is operating, and how you and your spirit can walk through it, find the resonance and confirmation that really move you forward on your path. Okay, so just take a listen in right here, and first and foremost, know I love you. I hope you're having a great day. If your world is shaking and quaking, hang in there, buckle up, baby. You're about to step into the ride of your life. Hopefully at the end I'll remember to tell you about the us. So if you believe the difficulty you're experiencing is because of someone or something else, you're giving your power, thoughts, and wisdom into the hands of someone else, anyone else, the else, which is everything outside of you, everything outside of your authority, your power, and your control. All it requires is your permission, by you putting your focus and your intention and your engagement, your attention on it and your engagement with it, okay? This is because we often mark memories by assigning it to a person, place, or thing, and or time in relation to ourselves. However, this is outside of ourselves, and this is not a school, a game, nor a grade. We are in development, growth, wisdom, change. So whatever is accusing you, tempting you, testing you, trying you, or disturbing you is not yours. That is their supposed truth, or the evidence trying to sway you to cast your vote yet again in favor of that outcome rather than the outcome or the energy you desire. Now is the time. You don't go out in the autumn and begin to shake the tree in order for the leaves to fall. No, you continue on living and allow the winds of change to handle cleaning and clearing the tree for you. All in good measure, all in perfect time. So don't feel shook when these winds move across you and your environment. Stay in wisdom, stay in truth. What looks like an outward scene is actually causing the tree's energy to move inward in deep reflection and regeneration. We must root down in order to rise up. It is the natural order of things, the rhythm of life. And it is the very process that leads to the blossoms of spring and the fruits that are soon to follow. Don't fall for the old ways, that is, the outward ways of doing things. Don't get caught mirroring the situation at hand or reacting to offhand energies, comments, and such that tempt you to feel down and out, just like the leaves, right? During this seasonal shift. Instead, no, I suggest, as things are moving down and out, move your energy in and up. It's stable. This is what the tree does. It stabilizes its roots, knowing it is alive and well. It may not look like it on the outside, but the inward processes are already moving forward into your future, providing for you what is to come. Be like nature. Remind yourself what that looks like. Remind yourself what looks like loss is actually gain. Life is working in your favor. There's a butterfly soaring outside the window. Human nature thrives when it syncs with its life source. This is where we derive our life force. Now is the time. You are to lean into your truth. Self-examine. What brings me peace right now? What would satisfy my soul at this moment? This is the way in which we should walk in the path that leads us into all truth, the one ever elevating and accelerating into my calling, my peace, my harmony, my joy, and my bliss. Otherwise, if we give our power to someone or something else, we go around the mountain or the mulberry bush one more time. And while on that trip around the mountain, the same scenario will continue to play out in the same or different characters, the same or different place, ultimately leading to the same or relatively the same outcome. Think sideways promotion. Whole new scenario, whole same pay grade, no change. Change of faces, change of places, but nothing ultimately different comes. Which, what, or whom you give your power to could be anyone and anything at any time in the next coming days, weeks, years, and seemingly lifetimes. Don't fall for the trick to make one more sacrifice, one more last-ditch effort. You know how astrologers often suggest refraining from contracts during retrograde? Well, this has a similar energy in that it could be tempting to begin taking drastic measures in the outward circumstances, trying to effect change when it is a time for inward change. These are tied to the subtle adjustments where your boat becomes unrockable and you become unshakable because you choose to give power to yourself. What power is this? How? You give yourself attention that you need to be in the state you desire. If it's peace, then remain peaceful. If it's light, then remain lighthearted. If it's free from worry, then fill your mind and heart with outcomes that you do desire and think on those things, not the undesired. Your attention is heightened at this time. That your vision, your eyes, your focus is what is required for the incoming energy. Either what you desire or what is desiring your energy. You choose. Maintain focus. Refuse the attention-grabbing energies that are in your face right now. People, things, or situations that are trying to lure you into coming out of your energy and betray your essence. It's not worth it. Rather, breathe and adjust yourself. Return to center. Give yourself some space and some me time. Thank yourself for being wise at this time of transition, for moving into your nature, what is natural. This is a time of sanctuary and offering, not sacrifice and denial. When one is headed to the airport, they cannot afford to be distracted with seemingly important and or disturbing influences. Keep on keeping on. Friend, I wanted to bring this message just to say I love you. I encourage you to behold your joy. Those are your preferences, your energy, the desires that are in your heart. Do not let evidences or outward circumstances sway you. People, places, or things, it does not matter. And as this energy is sweeping across, down and out, moving the old away, allow yourself to root in, okay, and bring your energy inward and rise up. It's just like if you ever watch ice skating, that's how they push into the fast spin and the turn. And as we begin to move that way, it is a spiral that is again on them, moving downward and upward at the same time. This moves us into that Wonka Beta energy, or the Chironic energy, which is no longer in need of being healed. It is being moved into your truth, into your wholeness, into your full being. And what is that? Your divine nature activated, your happiness, your wealth, your health. Hey, I love you. Hugs from me to you. And if you like this, click that like button down below. It helps us rise to the top. Not just me, but this message and this channel. A vote for all of us. And if you'd like to vote for yourself, click that subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know anytime I post new videos. They're both free as always. I hope and vote for your liberation. I love you, friend. Bye.